It is 0019 hours. Again, 0019 hours. Friday, 11/8, 2024. Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm a little thrown off right now. You know why? Something stupid I did. I plugged the heater in to the thing, and I had the other line on, and the fucking thing popped, and I lost my light back there, and it's driving me fucking nuts. I don't know why. But it's driving me nuts. Every time I look at it, it's like the black hole back there. But I gotta deal with it, Adapt, improvise, overcome, as it was said. All right, Friday. Friday's here. First 20-minute people of Friday, or I am, at least. Part of me says stay up all fucking night and get a super head start on everything tomorrow. No. I've had enough all-nighters, and they lead to usually not good circumstances afterwards. What was I going to say? Mine's racing. See, shit. I knew I should have did the shorts first before I did this, because that's what I usually do. And then it's like I feel better. It's like school's over. Schoolwork's done. That stuff done. Now I could relax and chill on this video, because this is usually my favorite video of all of them, because it's just for me and whatever I'm doing, I want to do, or whatever I'm venting, or whatever I'm getting out from inside, purging of many things that have to come out, and I'm getting there. 53. I've had it for a while now, but I'm finally getting rid of all the fucking demons. Cut their fucking throats. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna try a new tactic here, because I always keep saying I want to read these longer writing things that I've written, and I never read them because they're much longer than a minute, and I can't get them in the short. And I've never did. No, it's not true. It's been a long time since I did a video just reading things, because it's hard, sometimes I gotta be in a certain kind of mood. And I'm in one of those moods tonight. Lucky for you, and for me, and for the writing pieces. All right, I want to start out with this one that's like a medium long. It's not too terribly long. Oh, these are the shorts. Let me not fuck with that order that they come out. It takes me forever to do that. All right, now I'm getting angry. Here it is. Yes. Fucking light, man. girlfriend's not here tonight, so that means I can stay up as late as I want. I'd rather be poor and hard and sharp and on point, ready to snap at any moment, ready to make the kill, always an inch below the surface. That's what they all don't know. Then be rich, soft, weak, dull, and predictable. They get weaker by the day. Hell, by the minute. They decay as the present unfolds in real time. They waste their existence in pleasure-seeking and good times, temporarily shielded from reality by money, insulated with a false sense of security it brings. I could tear their skin with my bare hands. I could destroy them for the fun of it if I wished. They don't realize anything but their low-vibe, cheap little get-offs in life. They are weak and they know it. A weak piece of shit knows he's a weak piece of shit when he's alone. That's why they all will do anything to never be alone. They spend their lives in a hamster cage, Groundhog Day, trying to cling to another stronger person's energy. They don't live right. They anger me. Now I don't want to read anymore. Ha! I'll read one more. Take something random from all my writing pieces. These are things and pieces of paper and stuff that literally are like 34 years old. That are like original pieces of notebook paper and typewriter paper from 1993, 92, all the way up until now. How the hell I was able to keep them with me for 30-something years is but I'm glad, you know. All right, I got my backup. I'm going to read. Fuck, man. All right. No, that's way too fucking long. All right, here it is. And this will be the last one. That I can assure you. You all get badges of merit every time you endure one of my writing pieces. I don't want to hear about their little trials and tribulations, about their fucking car problems or fucking job they hate. They'd rather complain than have the guts it takes to leave and enter the real world and sail the seas of consequence. What the hell do they expect? How can they complain about being bored and unsatisfied with life when they surround themselves with mediocrity and complacency and a lifestyle that grinds them down and slowly drains them of their will to live? Why not be an outsider? Why not go about the whole thing differently? Too many people get caught up in the idea of how things should be. From how their family does or did things, how the neighbors or peers do things, co-workers do things, or how they have always done things. Or what TV, magazines, and social media and internet tells them. They listen and follow everything and anything that comes from an external source, rather than listening to the one and only voice that matters, their own voice. What's even worse is most people, let others formulate their lifestyles and ideas of right and wrong, good or bad, for them. From the toxins they take that poison them, to the jobs they hate, to the unhappy marriages they won't leave, to the kids they can't be bothered with, to the culture that bores and dumbs them down, to the media that lies and misleads them, well, they can have it all. They can have my helping too. So basically, the bottom line of this whole piece of writing is this. I'd rather go on my own ideas and fail horribly than to go their way and make it. What time is it? It's time for a smoke. That's what fucking time it is. This fucking what? I can't. There were a couple of stories I had thought about and wanted to tell. I was going to tell them tonight on here. And I just changed my mind on that. I know you're all crushed and let down, right? Want to hear my real life stories? So some of them are very fucking crazy. I mean, like seriously. Like just a little slither of one, true, a couple years ago. Having to drive my truck, load my truck up with my lawn cutting equipment, mowers and shit, after I had just cut off the tip of my finger with the lawnmower on the bottom. And I was by myself. There was no one. I had no one to call. Nothing. It was a foreclosed place, so there wasn't even homeowners there. And either I leave my shit there, have it ripped off, or stay there, bleed to death. I don't know. So what I decided was, that's what I called my job. Took a picture of it and sent it, so they're freaking out. I had to load the truck up. 2 mowers and blower and shit with one hand. Well, my hand that got nipped off is slowly going on fire. That, and then I drove myself for 45 minutes across a couple of towns during rush hour traffic with the tip of my finger like going in and out of like a lava, like heat, pain, unbelievable. I would look at it a few times and I could see like all the fibers and shit from the glove or whatever I had on that got like ground into my finger, like into the blood, you know, like into the shit and stuff, and like you see like the tip of the bone, and it fucking hurt, and I was screaming, man, fucking screaming, driving for, hoping a cop would fucking pull me over, see, and fucking help me. Didn't happen though. But see, here I am getting into telling the whole story. There's a lot more to it, and some of the things are funny, and but I will tell that the rest of that story tomorrow. I think in full, or later, maybe later. I don't know, because some parts are funny afterwards, after I got there and got healed and shit. And the thing when I beat up the lawnmower when I got here with a 2x4 before I even went to the emergency care place. I got here, I drew the mower off the truck, put my other mower down nice, the one that didn't bite me, and so the brand new one. I ran and I pushed it down the driveway into like the picnic table as hard as I could. It hit it, but it wasn't enough for me. And my hand is still going, you know, I'm holding blood everywhere. Sweat was hot. I go back after the fucking lawnmower and I saw, you know, pretty good sized piece of 2x4 that was out in the back, and I grabbed that and I went up to the lawnmower and I started beating it. Boom, 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 boom. It felt a little good, it really did. Alright. Went to walk back to church to go, I turned around, I fucking hit it a few more times, and it felt good. I really didn't give a fuck about that mower, even though I just bought it for $450 that week before. The way it was designed was part of the reason why I got fucking my tip cut off. Right now I don't want to go into all that shit again too. It's time consuming. The other great story I have is when I got hit in the head with a forklift, pinned to the side of a truck, in the inside of a truck that we were loading, and dragged about 10 feet. And then when the guy realized, he was a new guy, shouldn't have been on the fucking thing anyway. He was backing out, and the forks are up high, they shouldn't be up high. And he turned this way, and because the forks were high, they shouldn't be up high. I was standing here like this, doing something, the wall's here, forks are there, he backs out, turns, and whoom, I could have sued that fucking company, I'm sure. But I didn't. This is how silly and stuff I do things. Alright, so literally, this is exactly what happened. I'm talking about, boom, I get pinned to the fucking inside of the truck and dragged back 10 feet. Now, luckily, you know, I have a titanium head. I've had a lot of hits, like, believe me, I tell you. And, most stuff like that doesn't hurt me really that much, you know, maybe bleeds, but it doesn't, like, first time I was ever knocked out completely cold, unconscious for probably a few minutes or something, was I was in kindergarten, and I got hit in the head with an aluminum baseball bat right in the front of my forehead. It was out playing. I remember we were playing baseball in the front, and nobody's fucking watching us, you know, or whatever. Me and a handful of the kids, and I ended up going to be catcher, you know, behind these kids. Some of them were bigger, and I never did that in my life, you know. I was in kindergarten, you know. And I just sat down, and I was too close to him. No one stopped, no one said anything. The first pitch came, boom, he missed. And I still remember it right now. I'm talking about it. It's like in that big, I see the bat, bang, and a flash, boom. And I was out. I woke up across the courtyard or wherever it was in the apartments, all the way on like our stairs where, you know, our apartment was, and my mom was like sitting in her lap, and she had like ice on me, and I had an egg. Even when I was like 5, 6, wherever I was, I'm like, I knew, like, that can't be good for me. You know, it was like an egg that was like, I can't find anything. like about 2 inches or so, like just rose straight up, like, and that was I was 5 or 6, and I've had many others. You know, see you can't see it a little bit. It's a scar here. When I shave it down completely, you can see it. That's another thing I could have got money for. It was a metal door down the shore. The ocean wind got it and blew it into the crowd, hit me right in the fucking head, and gashed me open. And I didn't pursue it or even get stitches that night or do anything. Why? Because I was 18 and I was over this one girl that was in the hotel with us, and we were walking, and I didn't want to lose my chance and my space with her. You know, she was older, like 22 or something. I was 18, and I could have probably got so much fucking money because you're going up. If you've ever been to Wildwood or where there's beach, they have the ramps, like wooden ramps that goes up to a boardwalk that's right on the beach, which is right where the water is, and they're pretty wide, and usually there's games and shit. So this place was an arcade, and they had this huge ass metal fucking door. You know, it's like as wide as 2 doors almost. I remember it. And there was no door handle on this side where the fucking public was, or anything to let you know there's even a fucking door there. It was recessed. So I'm walking up the thing with my friends, and the girl's up there. No, she had passed. And so I'm walking, I did the stupid, I'm like looking at her, you know, walking, going up the ramp. And someone comes out from inside the arcade, random, you know, wherever. Door opens into the fucking crowd that's going up the ramp. Door opens it up. I don't know who it was. They never even fucking came over. Maybe they did. I don't remember. So I'm going like this, walking like this, and the door opens and a huge gust of ocean wind like just came off the water, took that fucking door and like at 55 miles an hour. Boom, boom, right in perfect line for, here is the thing here, so it's here, you know, bam! And as soon as I turn my head, the timing, and boom! Again, I didn't get knocked out. I'm proud of that, it's good. And again, that thing, like with the forklift, I was embarrassed when I got up off my knees, you know, because I did drop down after I fell, and I was like a little embarrassed, like, all right, I gotta show these guys I'm tougher, you know, karate guy. All right, it really wasn't that bad. I can get up, and I was getting ready to go back to work. And then the supervisor's father, who worked there, comes over. Jason, no, stop. He said, what? I said, you gotta go inside. I said, why? He said, you're bleeding from your ears. And oh wow, that never happened before. So it's all right. And I got a couple of days off, but the Wildwood one, you know. So they had like everything was wrong with that, you know, a door that opens into the crowd, doesn't have a handle, doesn't have a thing that says there's a door, exit or nothing. It's just a big metal fucking loading door. And when it hit me, I remember it hit me, boom! Again, that big flash again, that big white flash. That when I got hit with the baseball bat when I was little, the same type of a thing. Only I didn't go out on this, you know, luckily. And again, I'm shaking it off, like embarrassed a little bit that it happened. Yeah, I'm all right, man, I'm fine. Come on, let's go. Come on, Vic, let's go. You know, people are like doing that thing I've noticed many times in my life. It happened. Some people start to have, like, look at me strange, you know, like, all different reasons. So I'm very used to that look when I'm getting looked at like that, like something's up, or that I don't know of. In this case, I was talking and trying to, like, laugh it off and make everyone forget I was so fucking embarrassed, and trying to be normal, you know, because I was all right. It didn't feel hurt or nothing. Like I said, just embarrassed. And then so about 10 more steps up, this one girl just starts screaming like bloody murder. A couple who was with us, one of the friends with us, and this girl I knew from high school, and she starts screaming. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Like, and she's out, and she's pointing, and she starts pointing at me, and I guess then the blood came, because like the whole side of my head and my face and everything was like this really, like just intense blood over. It's a head wound, so it's pumping it out too. No, I couldn't really ignore it. Like, oh, it's nothing. Give me a Band-Aid. When I went and I looked in the mirror on the boardwalk, and by now the whole fucking boardwalk was, this was entertainment for everyone. Hundreds of people. And all I kept thinking I was, fuck, I gotta get out from this crowd. I gotta go talk to that girl and fucking get away from everyone, and I'll be all right. Because I know she likes me. And so I refused going to the hospital. I refused fucking everything. Because I didn't realize I could have got a shitload of money. No one even mentioned that to me. All I could think about, 18-year-old, girl. And so I go, I get cleaned up, whatever. The girl saw it, so she gave me. So I did end up meeting her, I can't say hooking up with her because nothing happened, but I did end up, being with her that night. And and we just went to the beach, and the only thing that we could do was just put a thing on my head and keep it from bleeding all fucking night. It bled all night till the sun came up almost. It would not stop fucking bleeding. It's unreal. And we just talked and shit, and that's it. And the next day, I remember what happened after that. But it eventually stopped fucking bleeding, and I wasn't going to ruin my little vacation down there. But it was bad because when I feel it, not only there's a scar, but my skull got like dented from it. It was it goes in like a divot, right there from that. Any more exciting head hits? I'm sure. That's enough, man. That's enough right there too, and I'm sure I'm leaving out something. I always do when I talk about things like that. Wow, 27 minutes went by pretty quick. So that means I had a good time talking. The longer I'm out here and able to do it, the better, for me and in my ongoing experiments with myself. All right, wrapping it up here. It's still Friday. 0:47 hours. 0:47 hours. 00:47 hours. 0:47 dark hours. 0:47 hours. Friday, November 8th, 2024. And Friday is a gym day. Thank all the new subscribers. Thank everyone who viewed.